Fire burning through the attic of a home in South Fort Myers, causing some pretty heavy damage. And neighbors worry it got so out of hand because the closest fire hydrant is thousands of feet away.
This happened on Scott Lane right off Plantation Road. This is the same neighborhood where a deadly house fire happened back in July. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg showing you what she's uncovered tonight. Lisa?
Well, Patrick, Amy, fire crews say this was a tough one for them to fight. They had to connect more than 2,000 feet of hosing together to get water to this fire. And this isn't the first time they've had to do this. Bright orange flames ripping through the roof of this South Fort Myers home.
All we could see was smoke in the air.
The roof burned down to just its framework.
Just a plethora of fire trucks and engines.
The 2 people and all pets inside got out safely. The family says an AC technician was working on a unit near the attic when the fire sparked. Fire crews from several agencies across Lee County working as quickly as they could to get to those flames.
Heavy smoke in the attic with heavy flames. They tried to go in and make entry, but at that point the conditions deteriorated, became dangerous to have crews on the interior.
Amy Bolin of South Trail Fire says the roof started collapsing.
The operations chief decided to pull everybody out for safety,
making firefighting even more difficult.
We have over 2,000 feet of 5-inch that's had to be laid out to hook up to the closest fire hydrant, and all of our hand lines, our ladder operations, everything is working off of this one 5-inch line.
More than 2,000 feet of hose pieced together and ran through almost the entirety of Scott Lane. Bolin says it would be best for people living here and firefighters to have hydrants on this street.
To get water safer and faster to the fire, they had to pull all this hose.
She says crews were prepared, though, because they fought a deadly fire on this same street last year.
It was like having that thing from last year happen all over again. We were all really worried about what was going on.
Tori Weller lives nearby and says it's time to consider adding more hydrants to keep her neighborhood safe.
In the back of your head, you're always thinking, is this enough? Too many people for one area for one thing to go on.
Now, I looked it up, and Scott Lane is a county-maintained road, so I reached out to see if there are any plans in place to add fire hydrants in the future and why there aren't even any there right now, but I have not heard back yet. Meanwhile, something else to note, neighbors say the lot where this house caught on fire today had a house burned to the ground back in 1991. Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right.